Well, good morning. It's Crazy Cheap Chick. And tonight we are having a creamy Alfredo sauce over pasta, but it's low calorie and it's made with cauliflower. You've probably heard of it. It's super simple to make. And if you watch my channel, you know I'm trying to lose weight. And so I'm looking for healthy alternatives that are lower calorie. Let's get cooking. Well, to start out, we're boiling a head of cabbage until it's fall apart soft. And I've got out my food processor and put half a package of cream cheese in here. Now I'm going to add about, that's probably 2-3 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to put a teaspoon of garlic. Now this is just, regular garlic. There's nothing special about it. Some people saute it with the butter. I don't though. And we're going to add some cream. I'm going to say that's about 1/3 of a cup. All the markings have worn off this cup, so it's kind of a guess. And probably about a tablespoon of olive oil. Don't need a ton. And we're going to add some nutritional yeast. If you've never heard of this stuff is magic. Magic with a horrible name. I don't know who named it nutritional yeast, but it's really good. And you're going to want to add about 2 tablespoons. I don't measure, but it's probably about 2 tablespoons. And this has kind of a cheesy flavor. It's really good. And now we're going to add spices. I add a little salt and pepper, oregano, basil. Pepper. Guess it depends how much you like. A little bit of salt, don't need much. Oregano, just a touch. And a little bit of basil. You could add others if you'd like others. Cooking should always be about what you like. So I bought this rana spinach and ricotta pasta at my grocery store. It was $5, and that's enough for 2 people. Only takes 4 minutes to cook, and we're gonna pour this cauliflower linguine sauce over it, and no one will know the difference. If you don't tell them it has cauliflower in it, no one will know. In those go. And really, the tip I can give you on this is make sure this cauliflower is really well cooked. Now we're going to drain it. Okay, so now we're going to press the cauliflower. We want to get all the liquid out. The more liquid you can get out, the better your sauce is going to be. Otherwise, it'll be runny. No one wants runny Alfredo sauce. All right, we'll give her a whirl and see how it tastes. We may have to doctor it up a little bit. That's what it looks like, just like creamy Alfredo sauce. So yummy. That's good. I don't think it needs anything else personally. If anything, maybe a little butter. I'm gonna add just a tablespoon more butter. That's just my personal preference. This stuff is good. And it is creamy, just like Alfredo sauce you buy at the store. It's got a whole lot less calories because you don't have as much cream and butter and all of the stuff they put in regular Alfredo sauce, but people won't be able to tell the difference if you don't tell them. Now, if you want to be extra fancy, you can sprinkle a little Parmesan over it and maybe a little basil or rosemary. There you have it, some pasta with some cauliflower Alfredo sauce, a little parm, and a little basil for fanciness. Well, guys, that Alfredo sauce was really yummy and so low calorie. I mean, it doesn't have all the whipping cream and butter, not as much butter as a regular Alfredo sauce. And you really just don't taste the cauliflower. Cauliflower is so good for you. They think it fights cancer. They think it helps with inflammation. It's got lots of fiber, so it makes you feel full. What's not to like about cauliflower? It's really kind of a tasteless filler. But I wanted to talk just a minute about these low-calorie meals I'm making. If you watch my channel, you know I'm trying to lose weight, and I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay at losing it. I knew when I started that I didn't want to count calories because I hate that. I knew I needed to make lifestyle changes. And there were a couple of different things that had happened that kind of pushed me to lose weight. Number one, I'd gone to the doctor, and the doctor's like, well, you've almost graduated. And I'm like, what do you mean? And the doctor's like, well, your A1C is 5.9. You're almost a diabetic. And, I'm like, oh, man. This is preventable. I do not have to get diabetes. I need to change how I eat. And so I'd been kind of half-heartedly trying. And then this summer, my family wanted to take a family picture because we hadn't taken one in a while. And I felt so much stress over that. I mean, I cried so many tears because I just felt so overweight and unattractive. And I really didn't want my picture taken. And it's not unreasonable to want a family picture. But I just was so stressed out. And I thought, you've got to take control. You can't let this happen again. You can't feel this way. You've got to change your diet so you don't get diabetes and you don't get stressed out just because someone wants to take your picture. And that might sound funny because I'm taking my own picture every day on a video, but I'm not showing my body, am I? You're just seeing the face. And I've lost a little over 4 pounds so far, and I already feel better. You don't have to lose a ton of weight to feel better mentally and to start feeling better physically. And I'm going to keep it up. I just need to replace certain things with better things. And so what I'm doing, everybody diets differently, but I just took a really hard look at my diet. And what was really the worst things I were eating was a lot of high carb stuff, a lot of bread, and a lot of potatoes, especially potatoes, because I love them. And I probably wasn't eating enough protein. So I decided to eat more protein, less carbs. That's really my diet. I'm not counting calories. Another thing I decided was to not take second servings, to quit eating when I was full, even if I didn't finish all my food, and very little alcohol, but I hardly drank any alcohol before. No soda except for maybe an occasional treat because I really like Pepsi. And that was kind of hard for me because I really like pop. I don't like a lot of sweet stuff except for pop. And so that's the main things I've done. It's just less bread, less potatoes, and hardly any soda pop. Eating more fruits and vegetables, no second servings. And that's it. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. And we're both doing really well. John Wayne's doing better than me, but he has more weight to lose than me, so I would expect him to lose it faster. So you're going to be seeing a lot of healthy recipes on my channel. You're going to be seeing a lot of grocery hauls with a lot of healthy foods, and I never was a person who ate a lot of processed foods, so I didn't really have to cut those out. And I'm going to continue not to eat processed foods to eat real food. And so come along. If you got anything out of this video, give me a like, comment, share, or subscribe. Give me your diet tips and give me a little encouragement. I need it. I'll talk to you soon.